Hey everyone, we're just out in the Swiss chard field here, and we had a crazy pest problem this year. It's something called a leaf miner. And you see what it does is it lays little white eggs on the Swiss chard and the spinach leaves. You can't see the eggs, but the eggs hatch and they kind of go through the leaf and they eat the inside out, creating these kind of dead leaves. We like to not spray, and this year the leaf miner was particularly bad. Usually we have a little bit of it, but this year is really, really bad, especially down in this early field here, our first planting of chard. And so what we've done now, last week we started releasing beneficial wasps to come and kind of take care of the leaf miner larva, and so it's definitely working already. And we have some, when the Swiss chard keeps growing back as you pick it, and you can see all these kind of dead leaves. And then what happens is once we pick them all, we'll come through and we'll kind of mow this down, and the new leaves, you can see all the new growth that's coming out, will be okay. So our Swiss chard will be, we should have had it ready this week for the CSA, but because of the pest problem, we will probably be like 2 weeks behind on the chard. But it is cool how the beneficial bugs kind of help take care of the problem. And part of the reason this happened this year is because it was such a late cold spring that the pests, all the kind of bugs waited, and their population exploded all at once. And so that was kind of a negative effect of that crazy cold spring we had and a really late planting. So, but we really try not to spray at all, even organic, certified organic pesticides. And so these are kind of just the things that we sometimes have to deal with. And it's funny because you've got this whole row of Swiss chard here, and then right behind me over here is one of our beds of lettuce. So we've got all this green leaf lettuce here and behind me, and if you look all the way down, there's some romaine and some red leaf, and this is some of the green leaf lettuce you're going to get in your CSA share today. And it's amazing how the pest only affects one crop, and right next to it the other crop is perfectly fine. So this is why being a diversified farm and growing 50 types of vegetables is really important, because every year is so different. Even if we lose one crop or we have a setback on one, we've still got all the other ones that are doing really well. And so luckily you'll have tons of greens this week for your CSA. Make some nice salads.